This channel introduced books from Japan. Today, I'd like to talk about a book called Han-Utsu, which can be translated as half depression. The author uses this term to describe a state where a person is not clinically depressed, but is clearly experiencing mental and physical distress. Let's begin. Have you ever thought to yourself, maybe I'm depressed? Music you used to love no longer moves you. You watch movies or read books, but nothing really sinks in. You feel deeply tired, both mentally and physically, even though you can't point to a clear reason. And yet, you're still managing daily life. You can work, eat, and function. You're not completely unable to move or act. Because of that, many people tell themselves, I'm probably fine, and ignore these warning signs. But over time, that strain can quietly grow worse. So why do people keep pushing themselves until things become truly painful? According to the author, one reason is our tendency to think in extremes. Either you are depressed or you are not. There has been very little language to describe what lies in between. That is why the author introduces the term Han-Utsu, meaning more than simple sadness, but not full depression. Having a word for this middle state makes it easier to realize something is wrong and to start taking care of yourself before things escalate. This book is written for people in that in-between state, offering perspectives and lifestyle hints that may help support recovery. First, the author points out that modern society itself is exhausting. Constant information from smartphones, lack of physical movement, comparison through social media, economic instability, and anxiety about the future. We process far more information every day than people in past generations ever did. In an environment like this, mental fatigue is not a personal failure. It's a natural response. The author emphasized this again and again. If you feel this way, it is not because you are weak. It has a lot to do with the time and environment you were born into. Feeling half depressed is not a flaw. It may simply mean that you have been trying very hard to live seriously in a demanding world. So the first thing the author suggests is to say this to yourself. You've done well to make it this far. The book then focuses on 3 neurotransmitters that play important roles in emotional balance: serotonin, noradrenaline, dopamine. According to the author, supporting mental recovery can be understood as working with these 3 systems. The process is explained in 4 steps. 1. Building a foundation through food and sleep. 2. Supporting serotonin. 3. Regulating noradrenaline. 4. Reconnecting with dopamine. Step 1. Building a foundation with food and sleep. The author explains that these neurotransmitters are produced in the body using amino acids as raw materials. Those amino acids come from protein in our diet. For example, tryptophan is a building block for serotonin, and tyrosine is used to produce noradrenaline and dopamine. This doesn't mean you need perfect meals. What matters is simple combinations. Instead of eating instant noodles alone, add an egg. Instead of just rice balls, pair them with some protein. Small adjustments are enough. Sleep is just as important. The nutrients you take in are processed and used while your body rests. Food and sleep work together. The author highlights 3 simple points. First, let go of perfectionism. Even small changes, once a week or once a month, are fine. Second, avoid using your phone while eating. Pay attention to the experience of taste. Third, avoid screens before sleep. Reading something calm or slightly difficult can help your body naturally prepare for rest. Once this foundation is in place, the book moves on to the next steps. In steps 2, 3, and 4, the author introduces mindsets to help regulate 3 key neurotransmitters. Step 2, supporting serotonin. The author describes serotonin as something like a mental break. Modern life keeps us busy, and many people forget to slow down. Pausing, spending time in nature, sitting quietly without looking at a screen. According to the author, these simple moments, which may seem unproductive, are actually essential to a fulfilling life. Step 3, regulating noradrenaline. Noradrenaline is described as the system that helps turn intention into action. The author compares it to an accelerator. The key is not pressing the accelerator all the time. Our bodies work best with rhythm. Move, rest, then move again. So you don't need to be at 100% all the time. That's when the author introduces the 3 types of 60% thinking as a way to avoid chasing perfection too much. This approach is recommended by Google as well. 1. 60% thinking about action. Make it a habit to tell yourself, I'll start even if it's only at 60%. 2. 60% thinking about time. Instead of spending 2 hours trying to make something perfect, aim for 60% in just 30 minutes. 3. 60% thinking about results. Try to think this way. Even if it's not 100%, 60% is far better than 0. In this way, rather than aiming for perfection, the author emphasized the importance of moving forward even at 60%. Step 4, reconnecting with dopamine. According to the author, feelings of joy and excitement often return last in the recovery process. That's why this step focuses on values, not what others expect from you, but what you genuinely care about. When your actions align with your own values, small positive feelings begin to reappear. The author suggests a simple reflection exercise. Imagine you live a long life and pass away peacefully at the age of 90. At your funeral, many people who knew you are present. What kind of words would you want to hear about your life? Would you want them to say, "You were always thinking about money"? Or would you rather hear, "You were always there to support the people around you"? The author says that within your answer are hidden the values you truly want to cherish. These are the main ideas presented in Han-Utsu. In step 1, we looked at how food and sleep support the production of serotonin, noradrenaline, and dopamine. In steps 2, 3, and 4, the focus shifts to mindset offering ideas and hints to help bring these 3 neurotransmitters back into balance. Mental health challenges are a serious issue, not only in Japan, but worldwide. That's why learning how to live without constantly pushing yourself to the limit may be more important than ever. If this video helps you think a little differently about how you treat yourself, then it has done its job. In the next video, we'll look at a book titled Kotoku, which can be translated as loneliness. In a world where we are constantly connected online, this book re-examines the meaning and value of being alone. Thank you for watching until the end, and I'll see you in the next video.